I'll take a couple of minutes today and do a little bit of jig head painting. I've tried a lot of different ways to do it, and I've settled on the powder paint, which is basically this stuff here. All you got to do is heat your jig head, run it through the powder itself, which I'll show you later. Go on a rack to cool a bit. Comes in all kinds of colors. I start off with round head jigs. I'll do some 1/32 because they're a little bit bigger and they're kind of easier to see, but I do a lot of 1/64 and some 1/80s. But you need some jigs, obviously, unpainted. You need a pair of pliers and hemostat, something to hold the bugger over the candle. You got to have the flame heated up. Can't heat it more than 4 seconds or so because it'll melt. Need your paint, and you need a little homemade rack that lets you hang the things up so that they can cool for a bit before you actually end the process by baking them in the oven for about 20 minutes at 350. That's important to set the paint so it doesn't flake or chip off later on. And just put some finished products on the table, just kind of dress it up. The chartreuse ones, I buy those heads. I don't want to waste a lot of money on chartreuse paint. Gold, black, white, and I got some copper. Those are the colors I like to use. Spend probably a little bit more in gold than any other. And beware, the gold-plated type of jig head that you see in the shops that you can tie up. The gold-painted ones using this Protect paint is not going to give you that gold-plated look. It looks more like this stuff here that you see in front of you now. Hope that's in focus. But we'll paint up a couple, show you how it works. You hang on. I'll start off by showing you what this stuff looks like, and then I'm going to try putting the camera back on the tripod and actually do some dipping. But it is literally a black powder is all it is. Pretty straightforward. Okay, I got these gold-plated ones, gold ones that I did before, just kind of hanging there for demonstration. But we're going to put some black ones on the rack. Nice and calm. At least the wind's not blowing right now. It'll probably start here in a minute. Just take one of these puppies, 1/32, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. Dip it in the paint, and you got a black jig head hanging on the rack to cool. (1001), 1002, 1003, 1004. Dip it in the powder, shake it off, hanging on the rack. (1001), 1002, 1003, 1004. Dip it into powder, hanging on the rack. That's pretty much it. I hope we got that. I don't know if it's flammable. Maybe I should have too close to this flame. Alright. Now once these things cool down, and before you bake them, there's something you have to make sure of. You've got to take it, because obviously the paint's gone in the eye as well. And you got to clear that eye. Now's the time to do it. Not that big a deal. Just take another jig or something sharp, a needle. Make sure you've cleared the eye. Hang it back on the rack. Should be ready to bake. That's all there is to the process. Again, comes in a number of different colors. I like white gold, what they call a copperhead, and basic black are the ones that I think that most guys will use. But my gosh, they got every color you can possibly think of, and some's got metal flake in it and all kinds of things. I hope this helps you make some jigs. Get ready for steelhead season. Just want to show you now that I've punched the paint out of the eyes before I bake them. I've tried spray painting jig heads and never really get anything that doesn't run And quite frankly, I don't get that nice glossy look to it. But this stuff works great. I mean, it gives you a nice, shiny black color to it. So I got to tell you that I'm going to put my cans of spray paint away and stay with this powder paint. I'm sure that the white and the others do basically the same job as well, but they did a fine job. And at the end of this video, probably either attached to it or in the information, I'm going to give you some online places where you can order the jig heads. A couple of places where they sell them on. I usually buy mine on eBay, and there's one guy asked for some information, so I'll send that to you. But they're not very expensive when you get them that way. At least a lot less expensive than the tackle shops.